An unintended consequence of the coronavirus is a shining light on the socioeconomic inequalities across our nation, in particular, its effects on children. And yesterday, during those Senate hearings on coronavirus, a local professor's published report was cited as proof. Fox 5's Misha DeBono talked with her and joins us now to explain. Misha.
Yeah, Maria, good afternoon. It's so interesting. The paper is not saying anything new about the state of children in our country, but due to COVID-19 and these stay-at-home orders, it is putting a light on these inequality issues that children are facing every day, and they're now becoming things that we can no longer ignore.
This is unlike anything that we've ever had to confront, and it's okay to ask for help.
Eileen Frey-Bowers is an associate professor at USD Hahn School of Nursing. A recent paper she wrote on the risk to children amid COVID-19 was officially cited during Tuesday's Senate hearings on coronavirus.
Shock.
The article appeared in Journal of Pediatric Nursing and highlights the already detrimental effects of poverty on children, now exacerbated by the pandemic.
Kids weren't in a great place to begin with prior to COVID-19. We have, child poverty rates, we have inequities. COVID-19 has really amplified existing challenges, and I wanted to draw attention to that.
In particular, the role that schools and teachers play in the lives of kids, from providing nutritious food to identifying anxiety and depression and even abuse within the home.
Parents are stressed. There's a lot of uncertainty. Parents are losing their jobs. That creates financial stress for the household. Anytime you have increases in stress in parents and in the household, that is going to be reflected in the child and in the child's behavior.
There are plenty of resources out there, but part of the problem is the process to sign up is often cumbersome and confusing at best.
They may have never needed these kind of services before, and they don't know where to look. They don't know how to access the system. Our systems for getting certain types of benefits can often be very challenging to navigate.
What's your biggest worry for kids?
This is going to have a profound impact on these children. They're going to remember this their entire life. And how we respond to it will make a big difference in how they remember it and what the negative impacts are on them.
Important advice there. She also talked about, in terms of schools remaining closed or when they will open. A lot of times with these families, these low-income families in particular, the parents don't speak English. So you can imagine they're at home, if they're lucky enough to get to stay home, to be helping their kids with their schoolwork and not being good at it. And then when the kid goes back to school, they are behind once again. So feeling again this economic inequality. There is some good news, which is there are services out there. You just have to bring your patience in navigating the system to get them. From Encinitas, Misha DeBono, Fox 5 News.